y'all, today I am just popping in to do a quick little metal tag video that I thought might be fun. Let's get started. Number one, how old were you when you were first introduced to metal? That's kind of tough because, like, you know, growing up you hear it at some point or another, in some place or another. I remember hearing about Kitty, Cradle of Filth, and King Diamond when I was in middle school. So we'll say middle school age. Number two, what was your first metal concert? Typo negative with Celtic Frost. Number three, what was your best metal concert? Well, really, almost all of the concerts I've been to have been good, but the ones that really stand out in my mind as being the most memorable include Watain, Def Leppard, Belphegor, Epica, and of course Typo Negative, because it was my first concert and it's Typo Negative. Number four, if you could spend a day with one metal musician, who would it be? I feel like I've answered this in some other sort of tag video before, but honestly I don't really know, because I don't really idolize these people or like view them as potential friends. I don't have crushes on these people, and I'm not a musician myself, so it's not like, oh, I play guitar so I want to hang out with my favorite guitar player. There's no sort of connection like that I feel with anyone. Yes, I have answered this in another video before, because I ultimately decided I would hang out with Chibi, the vocalist from the Birthday Massacre, and that's not even metal, so that probably shouldn't be an answer in this video. I don't know. Let me hang out with World Dane for a day. I need to have a sit down with him and, you know, get him back on the right track. Number five, do you think core music is metal? No, I don't, but metal is just an incredibly misused term anyway, that I don't really take it too seriously, and I gave up trying to argue with people and correct people a long time ago, because you can't change someone else's mind about what they think metal is. And I've also learned over time that just because somebody says, yeah, I like metal, probably doesn't mean they like the same metal I do. Number six, who is your favorite metal musician or band? I should have known this was going to be a question, and of course I do not have a final answer, but what I do have is four bands. These are my big four: Typo Negative, Acid Bath, Watain, and Vehemence. Sorry, I could only narrow it down to four. That's the best I could do. You should be happy that I could even narrow it down to four. Number seven, what is the non-metal band that you secretly love listening to? Sorry, this is a little bit repetitive if you watch any of my other like tag or rambling videos, but I don't keep anything a secret, and I listen to a whole lot more besides metal. Metal is just my favorite. I listen to rap, I listen to a little bit of pop, I listen to bluegrass, I listen to industrial. I'll just name two here. I'll say the Birthday Massacre and Blutingale, because they are both not metal in the slightest, but they're both very dark still, so I always consider metal and industrial to be kind of compatible. So sorry, that's not a very surprising answer, especially if you've been here before. Number eight, how many metal band shirts do you own? I did a video recently about my entire collection. I think I have like 15 to 20. Number nine, is your significant other a metalhead? He's not, but he does enjoy some metal, and he does go with me to metal concerts, and he appreciates and understands the culture. And as a bonus, he looks like a metalhead. So when we do go to concerts, he blends in quite well. Number 10, if you could bring back to life one metal musician, who would it be? I hate this question because, I don't know, I kind of feel like we're dwelling on the past and wishing for things to happen that can't possibly happen, and I just kind of accept, like, I accept that Peter Steele is dead, and I'm not sitting around wishing, oh, he could come back. I mean, I did for a while, but I'm recovered now, so I hate to say that Peter is the one I would bring back. It would also be nice to bring back Chuck from death. So maybe one of those two. Who else is dead? Yeah, I guess I would say Peter or Chuck, reluctantly, because I feel like that's an unhealthy wish. Okay, that was short and sweet and pretty fun. I'm resisting the urge to add on my own questions, but I know that Septic Siren and probably other people on YouTube have created their own metal tags. So there will be more in the future, hopefully. If you have any questions for me, I would love to do my own music Q&A video, but I don't have enough people to ask me questions and stuff. I don't have enough people in my life who care enough to ask me those questions. So if you have questions, ask me, because I would just love to do my own Q&A, because it's kind of like a conversation. It's kind of like talking about metal with friends, which I am dying to do, and hopefully one day I can do. So if you're a metal friend and you're here watching this video, thank you so much. Let's be metal together. Alright everyone, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Stay metal, and goodbye forever.